The bell rings, are you ready, are you sure? For music trivia, 3 rounds in store. It's head to head, who's going to war? Are you ready to settle the score? I said, are you ready to settle the score?
Hey, welcome in to Settle the Score. I'm your host, Matt Knost, joined, as always, by the musical director, the one and only Mr. Andy Merryweather. How are you, sir?
Everything is good. Thank you, Matt. How are you doing, mate?
I am good. It's another late night record for you, so hopefully you powered down some Red Bull, some coffee, something or other, and you're just pepped and jazzed, ready to roll.
Yeah, I actually have the day off work tomorrow, so yeah, we can go all night if you want.
A little toot skis? You amp up?
yeah, it was party time over here.
Well, fuck yeah. You definitely seem like the yayo type. You know, if I have ever spotted one, it's definitely you.
Yeah, risky.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've known a few in my life, and they're fun to be around. Oh yeah, that's for sure. They're amazing. At least they think they are, and they're more than willing to tell you about 1,000 times that they are. So, anyway, well, that's been cocaine talk to start Settle the Score this week. We hope you guys enjoyed that. All right, so today we have a special show. We have, as you can see on the screen here, and we put it out. It's on the podcast. If you search out the podcast or anywhere, we have a mascot up there. It's a little note with 2 boxing gloves on it. It's fantastic. Made by Luke Skinner. Does amazing work. Hit him up. It's right there. And he's got the larger version. And we've never had a name for it. So we put out a call, started asking people to submit their names, ideas. And we got a bevy, just so many different nominations for what the mascot should be called. And then we finally settled on 3 that we liked.
Yeah.
3 that we felt most fitting for the mascot itself. And we put it to a fan vote. So today we have the top 2 vote getters out of those 3. And Quaver was the other one. Was that Sean Wingblade was Quaver?
Well, unless it was submitted twice, I think it was. Oh yeah, there was a version of it that Sean did, but I think Tommy also submitted a Quaver version as well. So,
well, Tommy
he hedged his bets.
He did hedge his bets, and that was part of the rules. Look, keep submitting if you come up with more ideas.
Yeah,
but we have 2 competitors on today. Tommy has his submission of Henry VIII as one, and our other one, Arron, has Cleft Hooks, aka Clefty. That's what we've been calling it behind the scenes. So the winner of today's show will officially be naming the mascot itself. So that's what they're playing for today. They're playing for pride, and they're also playing to name this damn mascot. So we found out once we reached out, set all this up, that they're also in the UK along with Andy. So we decided, unbeknownst to them, until about 5 minutes before the show started, we set up an all British movie show. So if they fail at this, guys, kick them out of the country. You know what I mean? I realize that a Brexit for the people is what we're asking for on this.
That's right.
I don't know what the threshold should be. You can set that to whatever makes them truly British. But if they screw it up, I'm not against it. You know, send them to Poland. But that is it. Are you ready to start today's show?
I am. Yeah, I think I'm ready. Apparently, the Brits are good at naming things. So,
I had no idea until
Mascots Nations.
We reached out, and Tommy was like, "Here's my schedule. I'm in England, but I'm, I can do the time you were asking." And then Solskjaer, is that how you pronounce it? Solskjaer?
Solskjaer.
Solskjaer. How the hell do you get that?
There is you can pronounce it with a slight K inflection, but I haven't quite got the tongue for it. But Solskjaer.
That's like Rafe.
We'll see what Arron thinks when he comes in.
Or Brett Favre for Favre. Solskjaer. Never would have gotten that. Anyway, so we are going to bring them in. So first up, coming in, representing Henry VIII, Mr. Tommy Green. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm really excited to be here. Yeah.
So did you submit Quaver as well?
Yeah, I had Quaver and Henry VIII. Yeah, hedging my bets, like you say.
And a few others as well, I believe.
Oh, you
Yep.
did more.
Yeah,
Look,
really hedged my bets.
Yeah.
why not? Throw it against the wall, see what sticks. One of them obviously did. You got 2 out of the 3. I'm not sure what would have done had they been the top 2 vote getters.
I've been trying to get on the show since episode 2, retweeted and everything. So back then, I felt like I had a really good chance. I sort of thought, oh yeah, I can handle this. But as the show's gone on, I think you've played every single song from films that I know now. So now I'm a little bit worried. So we'll see.
We think they're all movies that you have a good shot at knowing.
For sure.
We're never out to make you look the fool. We want you to be able to guess. So it's more fun. But once again, your citizenship is on the line.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just got off a text with the PM. So
Tommy, where in England are you based?
I'm in Essex.
Okay, cool. So is it Gatwick your easiest airport to get to get you out of here?
Yeah, that's probably about right. Yeah.
Smart.
Good.
Smart. Easiest route out. Gotcha. I like where your head's at, Andy.
Cool.
All right. Your competitor today is representing Cleft Hooks, a.k.a. Clefty, the one and only Soulshire, 1999. Arron, how are you, sir?
Good evening, gents.
How
It's
are
a
you?
pleasure to be here.
Good.
I'm good,
Well, it's
man. Yeah,
fantastic
very
to have you. I guess we should start with what's your closest airport, too. You know what I mean? Keep it.
That would be Liverpool John Moores,
All right.
which is
All right.
literally about an hour away, and it's about
North Wales.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I'll text the PM. Let him know you're two.
Might be easier to just get him on the ferry. Just get him over to Ireland.
I'll let you handle logistics.
All right,
You,
no worries.
you know better than I ever would. So
Yeah.
my answer would have just been the channel at all times. All right. So, Arron, you're representing Cleft Hooks, aka Clefty. Tommy, you have Henry VIII. So whoever wins today's show is naming the mascot. So thank you both for submitting great names. We both loved those two, plus Quave. And we're happy with either outcome. I think both of them are really fitting for the mascot itself. So whoever whatever happens today, I think we all walk away winners. Personally,
Arron, how are you pronouncing former boss's name?
I'd say it's former indeed. Solskjaer would be the same as yours, but I'm sure a Norwegian would be like, nah, totally wrong.
Interestingly, everyone pronounces his first name wrong, don't they? Because everyone says Ole or Ollie, and it's actually Ola.
Ola.
Whenever you watch the MUTV, this is the Man United manager who just got fired. Matt.
okay,
he got fired.
Yeah, I think I saw something about it.
Yeah, so when they do the press conferences every week, there's one Norwegian journalist who asks them questions and always says "Morning, Ola," and everyone else just ignores it. And even Michael Carrick in his post-match today called him Ollie. I guess he's just used to that.
It's a strange cognitive dissonance, isn't it? It's just kind of, for me too. I mean, all of us.
But how you get Soulshire from that is beyond me. But I don't know Norwegian pronunciations as well as I should. I guess
K's do have a I'm gonna be ironic now, and they do have a knack of being silent, don't they?
Yeah.
I.e. in the word knack. But yeah, they not in the middle of words normally. But yeah.
Okay, but it's KJ, and somehow we're getting Sha from that. So
yeah.
Once again, I don't know.
No.
Nordic.
Yeah, it's from eating too much pickled fish. It messes with the brain, and you start coming out with this nonsense.
And those tart berries. Ooh.
Tart berry? That's a thing?
I think so, yeah. Maybe it's more of a Swedish thing. Pardon my ignorance to my Scandinavian friends.
Well, I don't have any, so we can slag off on them because I'm not, face to face. It's going to be a while before I run into any.
Well, these guys have to be careful because it could be their next home, right? Depending on how the match goes.
It could be. I don't know where you guys are going to land specifically. We'll try and keep it somewhere nice, but you never know. So it comes down to immigration and where they're willing to take you. All right, are you guys ready to start today's game?
Absolutely. Let's go.
Let's do this.
All right, here we go. Let's start round one. All right, round 1 begins. So, Arron, you will have first choice. The way it works is you'll pick a number 1 through 5. I will give a clue, and then Andy will begin playing the song. When you think you know the movie that it's from, buzz in with your name, and you're guessing the name of the movie itself. It's worth 10 points, and there is a bonus question worth 5 points. We'll come to the rules of the bonus question when we cross that bridge. So, Arron, start us off. 1 through 5. It's all completely random, but the choice is yours. Where would you like to start?
Let's go with 5.
5 it is. Your clue to open the first song of the first round is Bear With Us. Bear with us. Tommy.
Is it Paddington?
That is Paddington for 10 points. Didn't even get into the meat of the song.
Very nice.
Wow, nice job, Tommy.
Wouldn't have got that, and I love that movie, and it's such a lovely little tune.
I think once it actually got into it,
the song is like it's like a reggae song.
Yeah, it's got a Jamaican type feel to it.
London is the place for me. Like that. I think that's just the bell, the Big Ben bell tolls. I think at the start.
Yeah.
So Tommy, bonus question time. Now, some of these are easy and some of these are hard. It's worth 5 points. You have a choice. You can go it alone. If you get it wrong, you lose 5 points. Otherwise, you can open it up to both you and Arron. No one will lose any points, but obviously he can cut into your 10-0 lead. So my question to you, Tommy, is: do you want to be a dick or not?
With a username like Solskjaer1999, I'm assuming you're a fellow Man United fan, so I will not be a dick. Yeah.
3 United fans on the show.
Appreciate it.
Well,
I was thinking it was going the other way then.
No.
yeah.
me
It's
too. Yeah.
the setup. And
Not
guys,
at
as a
all. Bait and
lifelong
switch.
Arsenal fan, I hate all 3 of you. And by lifelong, I just arbitrarily chose them 2 years ago. Right.
Oh, right. Here's another tie-in. You chose Arsenal, right, because of their
I like the
nickname.
cannon. It's a ridiculous. Why not?
The Gunners.
The Gunners.
Yeah.
And
And
Gunner
the Armory is the name of what, the locker room or something?
Yeah.
It's great.
And Gunner is the name of old Solskjaer's. Is his middle name.
Oh, is
Indeed.
it?
Yeah.
It all ties in.
It all ties in. There we go.
All right. So bonus question is open to both of you. Buzz in with your name when you think you have it. Here's your question. What James Bond actor voices the character of Paddington?
Solskjaer. Ben Whishaw.
That is correct for 5 points. So far, the PM is happy. Nobody's leaving the country just yet. Tommy, you got the musical question right, which means you have control of the board 1 through 4. Where are we going next?
Let's get to number 1.
Number 1, it is. Your clue is, sorry, I'm out of the office.
Pretty girl on the hood of a Cadillac, yeah. She's broken down on Freeway 9. I take a look and get her engine started. Leave her purring and I roll on by. Bye-bye. Free love on the free love freeway. The love is free and the freeway's long. I got some hot love on the hot love highway. I'm going home 'cause my baby's gone. She's gone.
Once again, that was Sorry, I'm Out of the Office. I'll give you another clue. Your next clue is 15 minutes of shame. 15 minutes of shame. Sorry, I'm out of the office. And 15 minutes of shame.
Struggling.
Interesting.
Me too.
15
I thought
minutes of
this was a
shame.
gimme.
Yeah,
was-
sometimes
I was-
that happens sometimes.
Yeah, I was going to do the musical intros, and I thought they'll get it just on the chords. So
Oh, wow.
And sorry, I'm out of the office.
Yes, I'm out of the office. And 15 minutes of shame.
And everything's British.
Everything is
Mhm.
British. Every single movie chosen for this is British. I'll give you one final one.
Please.
This is Spiral Tap. Sorry, I'm out of The Office. 15 Minutes of Shame, and this is Spiral Tap.
This is Spiral Tap.
Any guesses?
I'm not going to get it, I don't think.
All right. If neither of you has a guess, that is Freeway Love, or Free Love Freeway, pardon me, from Life on the Road, the David Brent movie that followed The Office.
I never saw it. I was trying to think of Ricky Gervais movies from the Office thing, but yeah, no, I didn't get actually David Brent. That makes way more sense.
Yeah,
I didn't even catch on to that.
That was the Free Love Freeway is the song that in The Office, in the training episode, he gets his guitar and plays, like Gervais plays like a few minutes of it, and then like a few seconds of it, and then had to write a full song for it to go on tour as David Brent.
Brilliant.
It's a great
had like Noel Gallagher on it and stuff. Yeah.
All right, so nobody gets the points on that, but there is the bonus question, so it is open to both of you. Here it is. Ricky Gervais's character of David Brent has a signature nervous laugh giggle that he basically does like after the end of inappropriate jokes and all that. How many times does he nervous laugh in the movie? And I'll give it to you if you're within 15. So because it's both open to both of you, you both can guess. So within 15, how many times does he nervous laugh in the movie?
Solskjaer.
38. 38. Tommy, you want to take a guess?
Yeah, I'll go a little higher. I'll go 61.
61. It was 92.
Wow.
92. All right, so Tommy, you still maintain control 2 through 4. Where would you like to go next?
Let's go for 2.
2 it is. Your clue is Shock DJ. Shock DJ.
Well, I don't pour my heart like this to everyone, not anyone that I meet. And I know it ain't the wine, 'cause I'm feeling just fine. Can't you see, baby, I'm still on my feet. Oh, what a cuddly toy, that's my only joy, waiting for me when I get home. And what I need is a girl like you, call my very own. You've got to feel for me, baby. You've got to feel for me, baby. You've got to feel for me. And give me some love.
All right, first one was Shock DJ. I'll give you another one. We'll say Coogan's Bluff. Coogan's Bluff.
Solskjaer 99.
Solskjaer.
Alan Partridge, Alpha Papa.
That is correct for 10 points.
Nice.
Nice job. That takes the score to 15-10. So, Solskjaer, you have a choice. Do you want to be a dick or not?
Oh, let's keep it with the Red Devils. I'm not being a dick. We need to stick together right now. Jesus.
We definitely do, yeah.
Solidarity through misery. All right, worth 5 points. Here's your bonus question. Cole Meany plays the character of Pat Farrell in the movie, but came to international prominence on what TV show?
Tommy.
Star
Trek The Next Generation?
That is correct for 5 points.
Well done.
And you tied the game up at 15 points apiece. So, Arron, you now have choice 3 or 4. Where would you like to go next?
Let's go 3.
3 it is.
I just say then they're not all going to be TV shows turned into movies, even though the first 3 were.
Alan Partridge was a TV show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a few of them actually. The movie was a spin-off of I think he had 3 series.
Matt, you should give Alan Partridge a go. I think you'd like.
Oh,
that.
you'd love it.
I watched the trailer for this, and I was like, "There's a lot of funny in this."
The movie is the worst of him, but the show I'm Alan Partridge is brilliant, and the new series This Time, where he plays like a morning TV show host, is very strong comedy. But the movie's the worst of it. I think it didn't quite go.
Well, I mean, usually when somebody because he's been over here working on projects, but none of those projects took off.
Yeah.
But then you look at his IMDb, and it's constant work for 25 years. And like, well, this dude has to be good at his job.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this doesn't make any sense because, Brits, you guys are pretty good at humor. So it stands to reason that if the signature character keeps coming back this often, it's probably pretty good.
Oh, he is definitely one of the, national treasures for comedy.
Yeah, for sure. I think people think he's Steve Coogan, like they think he's Alan Partridge, sorry.
Yeah.
I think people believe it's a real guy. But the writer of the show, Matt, you'll know, he's Armando Iannucci, who wrote like Veep.
Oh yeah. And
so he designed the character of Alan Partridge. In the Loop,
yeah, Death of Stalin.
Yeah.
Veep, it's one of my favorite shows ever.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, I think me and Matt need to swap because you love Veep and I love The Thick of It, and I haven't watched Veep yet, and you haven't watched The Thick of It, right?
I have not.
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
Need to do it.
Both very good.
Veep is. I always describe Deadwood as vulgar Shakespeare, and basically Veep is comedic vulgar Shakespeare. The cut downs that they come up with for people sometimes are like, Jesus, the filth there was just chef's kiss, brilliant.
I agree. And I think Veep is The Thick of It with the edges roughed off a little bit. I think The Thick of It is actually harsher.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I'm in on that.
It's British and darker, and it was later on TV and stuff.
And I haven't watched it yet, but I hear Succession is like spikes up.
Yeah, it's got some good ones. Although this season's been a little bit okay. It's been okay so far, but I think it takes like 4 or 5 episodes to get into, and then once it unlocks for you, it's fantastic.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think Succession has the cut downs of Veep, probably somewhere in the middle of Veep and Thick of It, but obviously the consequences are higher. It's the drama,
and it's not as quick. They're not rifling at each other as often.
Yeah,
but they definitely do. All right, so number 3 was your choice. It is tied at 15 points apiece. Here is your clue. One last time. One last time.
We have all the time in the world, time enough alive to unfold all the precious things love has in store. We have all the time in the world. If that's all we have, you will find nothing more.
Second clue, microbots. Microbots. One last time, and microbots. I'll give you a third one. For Queen and Country.
Tommy. Is it No Time to Die?
That is correct for 10 points. All right. Take a 10-point lead, 25-15. Tommy, bonus question. Do you want to be a dick or not?
No, I don't think I know the film well enough to risk it.
All right. Here it is. Your 5-point bonus question open to both of you. Don't forget to buzz in with your name. Director Cary Fakunga replaced what 28 days later director to helm No Time to Die?
Tommy.
Solskjaer.
Danny Boyle.
That is correct for 5 points. All right. It is a 5-point game. Tommy is the lead, but Tommy, you got the last music question right, which means you have control, but there's only one left. So would you like to hear number 4?
Please.
Perfect. That's a good answer. All right. Your final clue of this opening round is The Princess and the Pauper.
She may be the face I can't
Solskjaer.
forget.
Solskjaer.
Notting Hill.
That is correct for 10 points.
Got a soft spot for that one.
It's a good
That's
movie.
a good movie. That's a good
Damn
movie.
right.
Yeah.
It takes
think
a
that's the-
5-point lead. What's up?
I think that's the 4th week in a row, honestly, that a film coming up has been mentioned at the start of the show.
Yeah.
Honestly, it happened. I genuinely think this is the 4th week in a row that's happened, either backstage or
Yeah, on the
I
show
can't remember if
itself.
we were on air when someone mentioned. Yeah, insane.
I know last week it was on air.
Yeah,
I know. Just the
it's crazy.
coincidence, the serendipity of it all. But final bonus, Aaron, you have a 5-point lead right now. The choice is yours. Do you want to be a dick or not?
We're staying together, boys.
We are staying together. Bonhomie at its finest. Here's your last bonus question. The writer of Notting Hill, Richard Curtis, had worked once previously with Hugh Grant on what massive...
Solskjaer 99.
Solskjaer.
Ooh, I think I might have been too early. 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
That is correct for 5 points.
Well played.
All right. Take a 10-point lead, 35-25 going into the second round. It's a close game. I like it. All right, here we are.
I like the way Aaron calls in with the year as well, and his name as if there's another Solskjaer on the street.
Yeah,
Big year for Solskjaer.
Yeah.
indeed. Well, it was the happiest evening of my life.
I take it
Yeah,
that's when you guys won a championship.
It was
A
the
treble.
treble. It was the treble.
Treble.
Yeah,
In injury time.
I lost my mind. I ran off down the street. I didn't know what to do when
Love it.
that ball went in. I couldn't control my own body. I just literally started running and I don't remember the rest of it. It was just insane.
I have
remember
the foggiest idea what this is.
So we basically won the league, the domestic cup, and the European Cup
Okay.
all in the space of 2 minutes. We were 1-0 down, and then we came back with 2 goals in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, down and out.
And you get all 3 by winning.
No,
so
We already won the
one.
other 2.
Okay, I was going to say, I was like, what in the world kind of confluence of events creates this?
but it would have been a bad ending to a very strong season. But it wouldn't have been talked about if we'd have just won the double. And it came down to that European Championship, and Bayern scored quite early, and they dominated the whole game. They hit the bar. It was just they were all over us, and it just looked done. And then 91, 93 of a 90-minute match, basically. And Solskjaer was the winning goal.
Nice.
And so even though he has, gone out on a sour note as manager, I don't think his legendary status has been diminished at all.
Never.
Certainly
Because
not.
that one goal.
I love it. Of course, all 3 of you are like, never. He has 3 Man U fans. No, that dude is awesome. You shut your mouth.
Anna had never heard of the guy until meeting me, and she was sat there crying during his final interview, absolutely bawling. And then I was watching the game when she got home from work tonight, and United just got their first goal, and she was like, "I don't want him to win because I don't want anyone to go. It was his fault." She didn't want. She wanted it all to be bad still, so that everyone was like, "It couldn't have been Ole." That's
it was
how
like
much
a
she loves the
bad.
guy.
It was like a bad breakup, but it had to end.
It had to, yeah, I agree. There you go.
This is like a therapy session for the 3
Yeah.
of you. Is there-
This is great. This is great
nice.
for me because normally it's like basketball references and
Exactly. And you might be in the dark, and now here I am like, what's a treble? It sounds like a Star Trek character.
yeah.
All right, so that ends round 1. Aaron has a 10-point lead over Tommy, 35-25, and we're getting ready to start round 2. Okay, so round 2 is the 5-second round. This one works a slight bit differently, but roughly the same. So I give a clue. Andy plays the first 5 seconds of the song. If you guess the movie in the first 5 seconds, it is worth 10 points. If we have to go to the second 5 seconds of music, it drops the value down to 5 points. And you only have 1 guess per question in this round, although we do go a little bit lenient on that, but wait on your second guess unless I give you the green light. So Tommy, because you're in second place, you have choice 1 through 5. Where would you like to start?
Let's just start with number 1.
Number 1 it is. Your clue is smack talk. Smack talk. Solskjaer.
Train spine.
That's correct for 10 points.
Nice work.
Nice job. All right. Solskjaer, you now have control and a 20-point lead, 45-25. 2 through 5. Where would you like to go next?
Let's go 2.
2 it is. Your clue is Chalice in Wonderland. Chalice in Wonderland.
We're knights of the round table with
Solskjaer.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
That's correct for 10 points.
Quick, that's good.
That was quick.
Great clue, Matt, by the way.
Thank you. All right, Solskjaer, 3 through 5. Where you want to go next?
Let's keep it easy. 3.
3 it is.
For the treble.
Indeed.
Yep. God, I love Star Trek. Your clue for this is Nando's bachelor party.
If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Making loves forever.
Nando's bachelor party is your clue. You want to hear the second 5 seconds?
I might just throw a guess, right?
Sure.
It's not Spice World, is it?
Well, is that your guess? You can't ask a question in the guess, and I'm going to confirm it. So
That's a fair point. Yeah, Spice World is my guess.
that is correct for 10 points.
Nice.
Oh. Oh, great. I was like, is that too obvious?
Yeah, that's good. I totally forgot that movie existed. I'm surprised we haven't used it before.
Right.
All right, so Tommy, you now have wrestled control. It is 55-35 in Solskjaer's favor. We have number 4 and 5. Where would you like to go next?
Let's just go 4. Let's keep it rolling.
4 it is. Your clue is Knob's End. Knob's End.
Baby, take off your coat.
Tommy.
Is it Full Monty?
That is correct for 10 points. Wow. Closing the gap here, 55-45. You could tie it up on this one, Tommy, or Aaron, you could add to your lead. We have 1 left in this second round. I love it. You guys are a little shaky in the first round, and then we get to the second. You're like, I just need 2 seconds. I crush this every time. Building the confidence as we go. All right, so the final one of the second round is, we'll say, just need a little coaching up. Just need a little coaching up.
Marching on together, we're gonna see you win.
What was the clue again?
Just need a little coaching up.
Coaching up. Tommy.
Tommy.
Bend it like Beckham.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect. So, Solskjaer, you have a choice. You can hear the second 5, or you can take a guess right now, and then we both can hear the second 5. Like, basically, the cards are in your hands. What would you like to do?
Let's hear the second 5.
All right. So, Tommy, you are still out. You cannot guess. Here comes the second 5.
We are so proud, we're shouting it out loud. We love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.
I think, but it might be wrong. Is it the Damned United?
It is the Damned United for 5 points. Takes it to 60-45 in Solskjaer's favor. Nice job on that round, guys. You guys are both on it.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
It is a great movie. I watched it again just for shits and giggles because of this show.
I love it.
It's a good one.
If you enjoyed that, Matt, sorry to cut across there, man.
Sorry.
So if you've got a VPN and you go on British Netflix, try the documentary by the Welsh journalist Johnny Owen about Brian Clough's double success with Nottingham Forest back in the 80s. So he won the European Cup with basically a really, big team, but they were quite low down then.
Sure.
I think
What's
you'd
it called?
enjoy that. I Believe in Miracles.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. That just drop on Netflix.
I believe so, yeah. It's been out
reissued,
for
maybe.
about 6 years, but it only got sold to Netflix, I think.
Yeah.
Look, I got recommendations for days. The Thick of It and I Believe in Miracles, 2 for 2, guys. I will definitely check both out. All right.
Gonna have a Cockney accent next time you're on the show, man.
Nah, that's not going to happen because I'm not good at accents. All right, here we go. We're going into round 3. All right, round 3 is our final round, and this is the betting round. So, Solskjaer, since you're in first place, you are going to open the bidding on this first choice, whichever you make. So, the way it works, you're going to pick a number 1 through 5. I am going to give a clue, and then, Arron, you're going to open the bidding with the number of notes you think you can guess this movie in. 3 is the minimum. The max is how many ever notes you'd like it to be. If you guess, if either of you guesses in 3 notes and above, it's worth 10 points. 2 notes, 15, 1 note, 20, and 0 notes, it's worth 25 points. If you get it wrong, your opponent gets the points. So there's a little gamesmanship in there. And then you have a lifeline that you can use to ask for a second clue. You can use it at any point, but you only have one of those. So be judicious as to where you use it. And so, starting us off, Arron, in this final round, 1 through 5, where would you like to start?
Let's start at 5.
All right, we're starting at number 5. Your clue is an in-depth twist. An in-depth twist. So how many notes would you like to start with, Solskjaer?
So is it in depth or in debt?
In depth.
How are you spelling that? Sorry.
Well, if I do that, it might give it away. You know what I mean? So I think you could figure it out from there.
Cool.
So how many notes would you like to start with?
Let's start at 25.
25. Tommy, over to you. 24 or fewer, tell him to settle the score.
I'm only going to go down to 20, I think. 20 notes.
All right, 20 notes. Solskjaer, back to you.
Let's settle the score.
All right, settle the score on 20 notes. Tommy, you do have that lifeline. You can ask for a second clue. Once again, it is in-depth twist. And here are your 20 notes. Oh, Andy's working out the 20 as we speak. Sorry, I didn't realize his mic was on mute. Here
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Is it?
Only Tommy can answer because you told him to
sorry.
settle the score.
Of course, sorry.
So it's down to Tommy. You can hear that again if you like, Tommy, and you do have a lifeline.
Well, I think... Okay, can I hear it one more time?
Yep.
If you don't mind, please, Andy. Cheers.
An in-depth twist.
An in-depth twist. Do you know what? I'm going to use my lifeline here because I think it's on the tip of my tongue. So I think I'm just narrowing it down a little bit, if you don't mind.
No problem. So you know the first one. Your next one is He Brought a Zoo.
He brought a zoo.
An in-depth twist. And He Brought a Zoo.
Oh, is it? What's it called? It's a silly name. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
That is correct for 10 points.
Nice, man.
Nice.
Narrowed the gap.
Yeah, good
55 to 60. Solskjaer, you still have the lead. So, Tommy, you now have wrestled control. 5 is off the board. 1 through 4 are available. Where would you like to go next?
Let's go for 4.
All right. 4 it is. Your clue is resting beach face. Resting beach face. So, Tommy, you are opening the bidding this time. 3 is the minimum. Max is how many ever you'd like it to be. Where would you like to start?
Yeah, I'm probably going to need like 25 notes. I think that's a good.
All right. Arron, 24 or fewer. Tell him to settle the score.
20.
20. What do you want to do, Tommy?
Resting beach. Beach. A British beach. I don't know. Settle the score. I'm not...
All right, on 20 notes.
Yeah.
Arron, you have a 5-point lead right now, and you do have a lifeline if you choose to use it. Your clue again is resting beach face. And Andy is working out your 20 notes right now. I like that you guys are starting. You know, you're trying to feel out the 25-20. I love it when we have people on that have never played and they're like 5 notes. You're like, good fucking luck. Good luck, man. You really must know off this clue. And then you can see on their face they don't. They just picked a number. You're like, well, this is probably going to end poorly for you.
Okay, I've got it, I think.
All right, 20 notes. Here you go.
Resting beach face.
Correct. You do have a lifeline if you want to use it. And you have a 5-point lead right now.
It's so familiar.
It is.
Give us the lifeline.
All right. Your lifeline. I forgot, Andy. Lifeline is yours to choose. So go for it, man.
Okay. So resting beach face, which I loved.
Yeah. I was leaning C, but I really think there's a few others that are good too.
Yeah, they're all very good. I left you two on this one, I think. Do you want? Is F good with you? You think?
Sure.
Okay, let's go with that. Okay, resting beach face, and your second clue is the clock's ticking.
I think. Is it Dunkirk?
It is Dunkirk for 10 points.
Great, Paul.
Nice job.
Thanks, man.
I don't think I would have gotten that one personally.
I'm trying to remember the song. What's the song again, Andy?
So that's something that Hans Zimmer threw in. It's like an old classical piece of music by Elgar. Hans Zimmer put it into Nimrod, exactly, yeah. So Hans Zimmer's thrown it into the score. as a little ode to our history.
Nice.
Beautiful.
All right, so Solskjaer, that takes you to 70 points to Tommy's 55. You also maintain control 1 through 3. Where are we going next?
Let's stay with the rope. So 3.
All right. Your clue for this is you can't scandal the truth. You can't scandal the truth. So how many notes, Arron, would you like to open the bidding with?
Let's go down to 20 this time.
20? All right, Tommy, over to you.
You can't scan it. I'll go to 18.
18. Arron.
Can't scandal the truth. 15.
15.
That's too far for me. I'm gonna have to ask you to settle the score there. It's too much for me.
Too rich for his blood. All right, 15 notes. You do not have a lifeline, and your clue again is you can't scandal the truth.
You can't scandal the truth.
Would you like to hear that again?
Yeah, play it one more time. It's going to have to be a guess. Is it Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy?
That is incorrect. That is incorrect. The points go to Tommy. Makes it a 5-point game. Tommy, do you know what it is?
No, I don't. I really like it though.
I just recognize it from like Emmy night, with it picking up all the Emmys. Another TV to movie adaptation.
Yeah, that's it's the theme from 2019's Downton Abbey. Downton Abbey.
I don't Downton.
British people don't watch that show.
Oh, really? Didn't you suggest this?
Oh yeah, no. I mean, people watch it.
I was gonna say, I was like,
I would have gotten the theme just because it's kind of in the zeitgeist, but not for these two.
That's all right. That's all right. So it's a 5-point game, 70-65. Solskjaer, you still have control since you got the last technical music question right. So number 1 or number 2?
Let's go 2.
2 it is. Your clue for this is... All right, we haven't done this in a while, Andy, but I like B and C. Or possibly E.
I think B would... I would get it.
Okay.
Off B. C, I like... Did you say D as well?
I did not, but that's basically the same thing.
No, no. Which one was the next one you said after B and C?
E, but D is the same thing.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, I'm fine.
All right,
with that.
we'll do C. All right. Sorry about that, fellas. Your clue is so right, it's wrong. So right, it's wrong. So, Solskjaer, you have control and you're opening the bidding. How many notes are we starting with?
Let's take it to the back again. So 25.
25 it is. Seems to be our starting number on this. No problem. Tommy, what do you want to do? It's a 5-point game right now. Solskjaer's in the lead, 70-65. 2 questions left.
So right, it's wrong. I kind of want to go for it, but I can't go for it. I'm going to say 0 notes though.
0 notes. The ball's on Tommy. All right, Solskjaer, you have a choice then.
What have I
You
done?
can go 0, but then you have to give us the director. if you want to try and matches. And then Tommy, we go back to you and you have to go director, top build, and then we just go down the listing on IMDb. So, Arron, do you want to say 0 plus director, or do you want to see if Tommy knows this?
Show us, Tommy.
Show us, Tommy. All right. So no music for you. Thank God you worked on that, Andy.
Sorry, Andy.
What is your guess, Tommy? Down by 5 points. This is a huge swing.
Is it Hot Fuzz?
That is incorrect.
Ah,
That is incorrect.
it made so much sense in my head.
You were on the right track. I will tell you that much.
Plays the song, Andy. Ooh, what is that?
Either you two know it?
No.
Total guess. But is it Sexy Beast?
No, it is not. It's Shaun of the Dead. That's the opening montage.
Yeah, him walking to the shop. Yeah.
Yeah, when it just
So in
like,
my
stuff
head,
happening in the periphery.
the clue was I thought it was referring how the town is like everything's so right there, but it's because obviously
Oh, that's yeah.
Oh,
That
works.
works.
That's
That
why it's like
works.
so
That
bright
does
as well, and
work.
I was like, oh, it's got to be.
It's a great clue for Hot Fuzz. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. We'll have to write that. So thick of it. And so right for Hot Fuzz.
Yeah,
All right, so that takes
does
it
work.
to, well, it's a 30-point game, and we do not have a 30-point value on there, Tommy.
Damn it.
There's one question left, but you can close this to a 5-point game if you really wanted to go balls to the wall and go 0 again.
Well, it didn't really work last time for me, so maybe I'll.
Hey, it was a good guess, though, man. Jeez.
Yeah, that's about as close as you can get, I think.
Yeah,
You're right.
it fits the movie perfectly.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then, with Edgar Wright, and then it ties in.
That was, yeah.
I mean,
all right,
you picked
so-
basically the wrong film of a trilogy. So
Yeah.
close. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. It fits. The clue fit that film as well. That's why it was. Oh well, it's fine. I'm over it. I'm not bitter. It's fine.
Oh boy, it's nothing like saying you're not bitter to really sound like you might be a little better.
Hey-o.
All right, so Arron, you open the bidding on this final one. I'll give you the clue. Your clue is he's gone hopping mad. He's gone hopping mad. So, Solskjaer, where would you like to start the number of notes?
Let's not change it. It's 25.
25. Tommy, your choice. 24 all the way down to 0, or you can tell him to settle the score.
Won't make that mistake again. I'll go for 20.
All right.
Let's go 15.
15, Tommy.
I'll give 12 a try.
All right. 12, Solskjaer.
11.
11. All right. Down to the horse trading. Tommy.
Settle the score.
Settle the score on 11 notes. Once again, your clue is he's gone hopping mad. It's worth 10 points.
So it's one of... movie. It will be Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
That is correct for 10
Well
points.
done.
Nice.
Nice job.
Good deductions.
Yeah, and you know what, Tommy? I'm going to give you a bonus point for the Hot Fuzz because I think that is
Yeah. I think-
those 66 for you. So
I hadn't
you know,
considered it, but yeah, that was smart.
Thank you.
I think
2/3 of the
if-
devil.
Yeah. I think if Tommy's got any free spare time with his work, he should give the clues from now on.
Listen, we'll take help with clues. I'm not going to turn that
Spare
down.
time.
Yeah, dynamite. Worst part of my
What's
week.
Yeah, it is. See, it's-
Sorry,
yeah.
Tommy.
Yeah, it just signed you up. That might save your citizenship. I'll let you know that now.
In that case,
Well, congratulations, Solskjaer. You are today's champion, and you have officially named the mascot as Cleft Hooks, a.k.a. Clefty. Congratulations.
For the
Thanks
record,
a
I think
lot,
that's a better
gents.
name as well. I think that's the better mascot name. So, yeah, congrats.
Yours was actually correct though. It was the 8th, wasn't it? Mine
Yeah.
was actually technically.
Yeah, it's not a cleft. That's all right though. Who cares?
I'll take it back then. In that case, then.
I rescind my compliment. But a great game, and Tommy swinging for the fences on that second to last question. Only down by 5 too, and you're like, I'm burying people today.
You got to play, haven't you?
Yeah. Tommy, your answer was so right; it was wrong. Unfortunately.
Yeah, right with the W.
And you know what, Andy? You get a point for that pun. So there you go. Everybody's racking up points today. I like that. 1 point, Andy.
That's
my
is
first
good
ever
for our
point.
special relationship.
But you guys are you're good at the show. You definitely know your movie soundtracks and scores. So it's great that this all worked out. And thank you so much for helping us come up with the name for our mascot.
Thanks for having us on. It was real pleasure, real fun. It's a great show. I really love it. And I'll continue retweeting and supporting, even though I've been on the show now, just because people need to hear about it. It's great.
Look, technically, Tommy, you haven't been on the fan show, so you're still eligible as far as I'm concerned.
That's a good
to make it onto the fan show. Arron, the same applies to you. You keep leaving comments or whatever else. Technically, you have not been on that specific fan show, so I think that's fair game personally.
Well, it's a unique show that bridges music and film, two of my passions.
Yeah, and hopefully you guys enjoy it as much as we do producing it every week. And basically I just show up here to watch Andy sing and play, so works out for me.
Yeah, I have to say, having known when you found out we were both British and then the start of the show, so like knowing the short window that you learn all these songs in, like even better, Andy, like it's so impressive, like top work. That's so impressive.
Thank you very much, sir. We know. I think this is only the third or fourth show that Matt and I actually deliberated on pulling the
full collaboration back and forth.
Yeah. But yeah, normally he puts together a really strong list and work on it for a couple of days. But yeah, I almost actually sent Matt a link to the movie Looking for Eric, and I thought, no, I can't do that with like only one United fan. I had no idea, Tommy, that would have worked for you as well.
Totally.
Man United film.
Looking for Eric. Let me just write that down.
It's about a guy who's he is kind of, his life is about as bad as you can get, but he kind of dreams up Eric Cantona as a kind of a Ghost of Christmas Present type character.
Boy, this is an abstract idea. Okay.
Yeah. So he kind of Eric Cantona's in the film as himself, but it's kind of only this one man can see him, and he kind of coaches him back to mental health and stuff. It's good.
And I, of course, know who Eric Cantona is, so it's good. I didn't realize that they had made a movie. By the way, I have no fucking clue who the hell Eric Cantona is.
Right. He was a United. He
has to be a Man United because all three of you went, Eric Cantona.
Absolute
great dude.
Absolute
great
legend.
dude. Don't you dare besmirch Eric's name.
Yeah, they still sing about him at Old Trafford now, even though he's in his 60s.
He was in Elizabeth with Kate Blanchett.
No way.
Really?
Yeah.
What was he in that?
I'm sure he was. I think he was.
I have seen that. Sadly, didn't think it was as good as everybody was making it out to be.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's so slow.
It's better than the Golden Age, the sequel.
I couldn't even.
Yeah.
First one I didn't think was anywhere near the hype, which sucks because I love Kate Blanchett and I love history. It's like, this is perfect. It was not. And by the way, on Andy's quick learning of the songs, don't think he hasn't known Wannabe since 1999. That has been a piano staple, I'm assuming.
I know a song when I played it, like...
Oh, you slowed it down. I was like, I've never heard this orchestration before.
Honestly, yeah. I know a song when I start messing about and enjoying it a little bit. That means I didn't have to learn anything. I was just able to sit there and kind of work on it. Yeah. In a different way.
The vibes were there, Andy. The vibes were there.
Yeah.
I know. What's annoying is Free Love Freeway. If I had a guitar, I have a guitar in the garage, but it's at the back of the garage. Free Love Freeway would have been perfect to sit on the guitar because it's just the 4 chords. I could have done that.
I'll be honest, the only one I would have known would have been Equality Street.
Oh yeah, that isn't in the movie. No. Oh no, it is in the movie. There is a very, very small clip of the music video in the movie. Yeah. Take me down to Equality Street. Yeah.
God, I've seen the show, but it's been so long it. I don't remember huge chunks of it.
I prefer the US Office, to be honest.
And I'm an extras guy. I'm not an Office guy. I like The Office. Don't
Love
get me wrong,
extras.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good, but I'm an extras guy.
That new show of his about his wife passing, that's fantastic.
Afterlife.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Strong.
Yeah.
Season 3 comes out soon, right?
Does it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife hooked me on that. It's really good. All right. Well, officially, Cleft Hooks, aka Clefty, is going to be the name of the mascot. And Henry VIII was another excellent choice. So thank you, Tommy, for your suggestion. And your 66 points is a first for this show, as is Andy's 1 point. So we're setting all kinds of new records around here.
Amazing.
Love it.
All right. Well, before we get out of here, Tommy, is there anything you'd like to plug, promote, tell the people about where they can follow you? I have your Twitter handle in the description, but whatever you want, the floor is yours.
Yeah, I mean, this is a bit niche, but if you're a Stargate fan, the showrunner of Stargate, Brad Wright, has a podcast on The Companion, which I produce, called Brad Wright's Conversations in Sci-Fi, where he interviews all of the stars of Stargate, like Amanda Tapping, Michael Shanks, maybe Richard Dean Anderson soon. Who knows? Stay tuned. So yeah, if you like Stargate, definitely check that out. Check out The Companion. That's where you can find all the podcasts I produce.
Tommy, that's crazy, right? In Milton Keynes right now, they have a sci-fi museum. Anyone who's on my Instagram would have seen that I posted some stuff in there. And they've got a whole Stargate section that I kind of enjoyed aesthetically, but I wasn't emotionally attached. But I'll check out the podcast and go again.
Yeah, definitely. I'd love to go to that as well, because I was talking to, I think it's Showmasters who do like a Comic-Con over here. I think they run that, right? Or they're part of that. But it looks really cool. Yeah, it looks really cool.
I loved the movie, but I haven't caught the show.
Yeah, me too. It's a good movie.
Yeah, that show ran for I think it's got the Guinness World Record for the most consecutive years of a sci-fi show, because obviously Star Trek had on and off, and Doctor Who was on and off, but Stargate ran for 10 consecutive years for one season, then a spin-off for 5, and then another spin-off for 3.
Oh, right.
Crazy run. Yeah.
Nice.
I didn't realize it had been on the air for that long. All right. Well, please check that out. And good luck. I'm sure that podcast is doing well. Our big winner today, Soulshire 1999. Congratulations. Plug away, sir. What would you like to tell the people about? The floor is yours.
Nothing much to plug, gents. Just banging the drum for United, and let's hope that we get on with some good stuff from now on.
Well, good luck to you. I will be rooting for Arsenal against you, but I'm pulling for you guys otherwise.
Well, the Gunners are firing again, Matt. So
are they really? Of course, I know that, but
of course you do.
I really got to follow. Anyway, well, gentlemen, our thanks to both of you for joining us today. It was a lot of fun to meet you and to have you play the game. And we hope you enjoyed your time here today. Andy, anything you want to say before we close this up?
Yeah, I mentioned it last week, but just a reminder that I was on Geek History Lesson. Had a lot of fun with that. And if you subscribe to their Patreon, we did an extra half an hour. It's GHL Extra. You get the episode if you subscribe to their Patreon at any level, I believe. So yeah, just talking about movie musicals. And I really want my tweet this week to be, and Solskjaer's won it, but I can't because it'll give away the episode. That's another Man United reference.
I love that.
All right, well, there it is. You can follow Andy at STS_AndyM, and you can follow me at Matt Knost. That is it for today's show. Say hello to Cleft Hooks, aka Clefty, our new mascot name. And gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Stay safe out there. We'll see you guys next week with another edition of Settle the Score. Oh, by the way, that'll be a father versus son, first ever blood feud rivalry. Oedipus Complex. Let's happen. I have no idea. I'm just yammering on. That's it for this week's Settle the Score. We'll see you guys. Adios.